You're sitting across from her. Same table, same place, same everything. But something feels off. She's talking, nodding, smiling even. And yet, you feel this quiet distance you can't explain. Like there's glass between you and her. And in your head, it starts. Why does this feel different now? Did I do something wrong? Why does she feel far, even when she's right here? Am I losing her without even realizing it? Here's the truth no one tells you. Women don't emotionally attach because everything is perfect. They attach because they feel something deeper than attraction. They feel safe being fully seen. You're not failing at this. This isn't you not being enough. Every man who has ever loved deeply has stood exactly where you're standing. By the end of this video, you're going to understand the subtle behaviors that make a woman not just like you, but emotionally attached to you in a way that feels natural, deep, and real. Let's get into it. Most couples believe attraction is what creates attachment. Chemistry, looks, charm, the spark. But the real truth is, attachment is built in the nervous system, not in the highlight moments. It's built in how she feels around you when nothing special is happening. In the pauses, the silences, the ordinary moments. Because here's what nobody explains. Her nervous system is constantly asking one question. Am I safe to be fully myself here? And if the answer is yes, she leans in. If the answer is no, she slowly pulls back, even if she doesn't realize it. This is where most men get it wrong. They try harder, say more, do more, fix more. But emotional attachment doesn't come from doing more. It comes from becoming someone she can feel safe with. And that's what we're about to break down. 1. You listen without trying to fix. Most couples fall into this pattern. She shares something emotional, and he immediately tries to solve it. Because in his mind, helping means fixing. But beneath the surface, she's not looking for solutions. She's looking for presence. Her nervous system isn't asking, can he fix this? It's asking, can he stay with me in this feeling without pulling away? Here's what it looks like in real life. Disconnecting version. She says, I've just been really overwhelmed lately. You reply, you should just manage your time better or take a break. Connecting version. She says, I've just been really overwhelmed lately. You pause. You look at her. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. I can see it's been heavy on you. And in that moment, something in her relaxes. Her mind quietly says, he's with me, not against me. And when you do that, her walls start to soften without you forcing anything. 2. You stay calm when emotions rise. Here's the part no one talks about. Most couples don't break because of problems. They break because of reactions. When emotions rise, most people match intensity with intensity. Voice gets louder, energy gets sharper, defensiveness kicks in. But emotionally, what's happening is deeper. Her nervous system feels unsafe, so it escalates or shuts down. And your reaction either calms that storm or fuels it. Disconnecting version, she says something frustrated. You snap back, why are you always overreacting? Connecting version, she's upset. You stay steady. Hey, I'm here. Let's slow this down. I want to understand you. Not passive, not weak, not avoiding, but grounded. And in her mind, something shifts. I don't have to fight to be heard here. That's when conflict stops feeling like a threat and starts becoming connection. 3. You notice the small things. Most couples wait for big moments, anniversaries, dates, grand gestures. But attachment doesn't grow there. It grows in the small, almost invisible moments most people ignore. Because beneath the surface, she's constantly registering, does he see me? Not just physically, emotionally. Disconnecting version, she changes something small. New haircut, different mood, you don't notice. Connecting version, you pause. Hey, something feels different about you today. In a good way. And her brain lights up quietly. He pays attention. I matter here. It's not about effort, it's about awareness. And that's the shift that turns a relationship from routine into something alive. 4. You make her feel chosen consistently. Most people think attraction is enough, but attraction fades in and out. What stays is the feeling of being chosen. And here's what nobody explains. Being chosen isn't a one-time thing. It's a repeated experience. Most couples stop choosing each other out loud. They assume it's understood. But emotionally,
Silence creates doubt. Disconnecting version. You care about her, but you don't express it unless something big happens. Connecting version. Out of nowhere, you say, I don't say this enough, but I really choose you. Still. And inside her, something softens. I'm not just here. I'm wanted here. That's the difference between staying and attaching. 5. You create emotional safety, not pressure. Not more texts, not more compliments, not trying harder to impress, but creating a space where she doesn't feel evaluated. Most couples unknowingly create pressure to respond a certain way, to be a certain version. And when she feels that, she tightens up. But when she feels safe, she opens naturally. Disconnecting version. You subtly expect her to act, respond, or behave in a certain way. Connecting version. You allow her to be exactly who she is, without needing to change it. And her internal voice whispers, I don't have to perform here. That's where real attachment begins. Not in pressure, in permission. 6. You're emotionally available, not just physically present. Most couples are physically together, but emotionally miles apart. You're there, but you're distracted, closed off, elsewhere. And she feels it. Because emotional absence isn't loud. It's quiet, subtle, but powerful. Disconnecting version. You're on your phone, half listening, nodding without being there. Connecting version. You put everything down. Look at her, fully. I'm here. Tell me. And in that moment, her nervous system registers. He's with me, fully. That's rare, and that's what creates deep attachment. 7. You turn toward her, especially in small moments. And this is the one most men miss. Attachment isn't built in big conversations. It's built in micro moments. When she makes a small comment, a joke, a random observation. Most people ignore these. They don't seem important. But emotionally, they are everything. Because each moment is a quiet question. Will you turn toward me or away? Disconnecting version. She says something small. You barely respond. Connecting version. You engage, smile, lean in. Wait, what do you mean by that? And something inside her warms. He chooses me, even in the smallest moments. That's how attachment is built. Not dramatically, but consistently. This isn't a checklist. It's a shift in how you show up. Because when you internalize this, you stop chasing connection, and you start creating it. You become someone who feels safe, grounded, present, real. And here's what changes everything. She doesn't attach because you're perfect. She attaches because with you, she doesn't have to protect herself. And that's rare. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the version of you that knows how to love without creating distance. Because at the end of the day, emotional attachment doesn't start when she falls for you. It starts the moment she feels safe enough to stop holding back.